Boom! Good evening, everybody.
Bon lecture.
On lecture.
Good
How's everyone
morning,
doing tonight?
all.
No. I don't even think it's morning where you are.
Hey, we're both
Isn't
friends with a certain someone who says morning regardless of the time of day, and I picked it up from her.
That's fair enough. It's like those shirts that people get that say it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's like to justify day drinking.
Yeah.
Whereas like it's always morning somewhere. Right. I have the Binahabra top hat and the Roggy cowboy hat. And then I just have like a bunch of special stuff. Like I have most of the diver set.
Oh, I don't actually have all that much layer. We were discussing layered armor before we went live.
There we go. What do you think? Diving suit plus top hat.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy man.
I actually really just like the Orion coat. Let's do that. That's fine. Change armor pigment. Everything default, please. Thank you. Alright. So, are you ready to speak to Master Hojo and see what urgent quest he has?
Let me actually get there first. Alright.
Go. Why, hello there, hunter name. An urgent quest has come up. A Chameleos is causing trouble in the shrine ruins. My boy! My boy is here. You'll need to get rid of it. It's not often the old mist wyvern makes its presence known. Perhaps the rampage has something to do with it. In any case, you've the strength to best this beast, but you mustn't be careless or you might end up as dinner. Chameleos! My boy!
Hunter, an urgent quest has come in. Just so you're aware, completing this urgent quest unlocks HR 20 for you. Meaning, your HR won't increase until you anymore until you complete it. The target is an Elder Dragon, a Chameleos. It's known for its uncanny ability to vanish into thin air, well, hazy air. Be careful out there and watch your item pouch. Well then, good luck.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of optional subquests to turn in.
Ooh, I should pick up some more.
Yeah. Count items, bone piles. Right. Now let's think. Do I have a decent set for taking on a Chameleos? It has like high physical attack, but it's also got poison, doesn't it?
Indeed it does.
Like can gem in anti-poison. And it's weakest to fire.
Yep.
Let's see. I have the Raknakadaki bow, which is spread pierce.
Ooh.
Although I wonder if it's not just. I wonder if the Nagakuga bow is not just stronger. Because I don't know how elemental damage works in this game.
Fair.
Weaver of Flame does let me use power coating, which the Nagakuga bow doesn't. Yeah, the Nagakuga bow has higher attack and higher affinity, but it doesn't have any elemental damage. You know what? I feel like using the Raknakadaki bow. I don't care if it's particularly optimal.
Fair enough.
And then I've got to decide what armor to wear.
Nope, not respond to join request. Oh, that would have been
Nope,
bad.
please don't.
That would have been real bad.
Alright, I'm gonna go upgrade some armor quickly. I need some. I got a load of hard armor spheres from handing in those quests, and now I just need to smash them into my my armor. Let's get the Raknakodaki. I think the Raknakodaki set is actually the spread up, reload speed, constitution, stamina surge.
It's pretty good for your purposes.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know how good this... Like, I don't think this bow has spread shots. Oh no, it does. Level 1 is spread shot. Let's just get it up to the highest level. Actually, it requires a lot of money to upgrade to levels that high, so maybe I won't. Maybe instead I'll prioritize... Guard up. No, we don't need guard up. Earplugs, handicraft. Handicraft's pretty good, although not for a bow, obviously. Yeah. I just don't have the cash. You know?
Yeah, Dosh is a problem in this game. And it's not like Generations where we can just abuse a loophole.
Cold-hearted.
Yeah.
Man, I do miss Cold-hearted.
Oh, that was so fun to exploit. Memories.
All alone in the moonlight.
I really should have seen that coming.
You should have done. You know I'm a musical guy. Although I confess I've never actually seen Cats.
So, one of the heroines of a music-themed anime that I like did a cover of that song, still in English, on one of the ending theme sound CDs.
That's cute.
It was alright. It wasn't the best cover, but, like, it's not her native language, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very generous to people singing in a different language.
Absolutely.
So whenever I see somebody who actually talks like even non-fluently in English, I'm like, I'm so proud of you, because I know so little of any of the other of the foreign languages. It's just really frustrating. Like I wish I spoke more languages, but alas.
Yeah, big mood.
Memory, all alone in the moonlight. Get equipped with fire attack jewels. That would probably be good. I've loads at level 2, nothing to put in them.
Yeah, that's why I just put in assorted shit like Constitution, like Rodeo Master, you know, just whatever.
Oh, hydrating. Sip, sip.
I will also
When posture
sip,
checking
sip.
and stretching. All at once. Yeah. Dave, leap of faith. Yeah, we'll take leap of faith. We'll take.
Sounds like abstinence is in chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's refresh. What is this? Oh, that's stamina surge, and I already have that maxed out.
Oh, lucky you.
Raknakodaki suit, baby. Defense attack, I guess. Defense boost, not defense. Defense. What would defense attack even mean?
That's a good question.
am I right in thinking Camilo is really susceptible to flash bombs?
Good question.
Next question.
So, spoilers, I actually did this on my personal account.
No, Diana,
I went
left me behind.
I played all the way from just past Giratodos up to beating Chameleos.
I can't believe you would betray me like this.
And yes, it's weak to flash bombs. They give you some
EZ flash bombs.
yes. EdZ.
Yeah, EdZ.
EdZ, baby. EdZ.
EdZ, PedZ.
I don't even get the reference I was making.
Palamute. No, not Palamute gear. Wait, actually, Palamute gear. No, Gilbert has. Did you notice about the Ami costume, right? If your buddy has a bludgeoning weapon, they'll have the reflector. But if they have a piercing weapon, they'll have the glaive.
Yes,
Isn't that so cool?
it is.
It's like you didn't have to. You didn't have to do a fun thing like that, but you did it anyway.
I mean, in World, they made a charge blade that goes through all three of Dante's Devil May Cry 1 weapons.
To go through all three?
Yeah.
I remember it being like Force Edge and Alastor, but I don't remember Ifrit.
Ifrit is when you do shield attacks in sword mode.
Desolated ruins. A thief stalks through the mist. Driven by a lust for wealth, it just cannot resist. Begone, O foul miscreant. For these are sacred grounds. The dead dwell here. This is their realm. And you've overstepped its bounds.
Oh, that poor Melinx.
Yeah.
But other things live here as well.
But this is honestly one of the best intro cutscenes for a monster I've seen thus far.
So be mindful
That's really good.
of your insolence. Lest your fate be sealed.
It's my boy. Oh. Ancient Phantom Chameleos. Oh. Alright, so I think it would probably be a good idea to spend some time gathering permabuffers, like
yeah.
Spiriburb. Yeah, that would be a good
Spurby.
idea. I'm losing a lot of frames. I don't know why.
That's not good.
My computer. No. My computer's just been really, like, the last couple of streams, it's been struggling. And I don't know what's causing it.
Curiouser and Curiouser.
Curiouser and Curiouser. As long as it doesn't get too much worse, it should be fine. I'll try closing some windows. I'm gonna try closing some windows.
I already have the one window in my office closed.
Oh, you. Okay.
Low-hanging fruit.
For a second there, I was at 95% dropped frames.
Jiminy Christmas.
Uh, hopefully it's gonna Hopefully it's gonna stabilize. Fingers crossed.
Oh, come on.
I was on Friday. I was planning on giving my room a really good vacuum to get rid of all the dust in the air, and also to open the computer up and give it a dust. But I forgot, and I'm thinking maybe it's like, you're right.
I keep trying to attack this one bush and falling.
Well, that's
Fuck it. That bush lives.
it's a good thing we don't have to share permabuffers, because if we did, you would have just stolen a bunch from me, and I would be really upset about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ow.
only a bunch of green ones, and whoops. Sorry, I did not mean to ping the map there. Ignore that, please.
Ignore what?
Exactly. Also, what side quests I picked up? Account items, bones, and insects. Okay.
I forgot to pick up more side quests.
You goobus.
That's our Diana.
Sorry?
Just saying it as if it was the title of a sitcom, because that's kind of a trope in literally any American piece of media that's making fun of sitcoms. Sure.
I was meant to be the Seinfeld bass riff, but
Oh, but down, boom, 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 boom.
yeah, that one. Boop, boop, boop. Well, there's some account items here that I can pick up. I will take those.
What am I missing? Orange and green. Oh, hey, there's an orange right here. Still not enough, but, you know, it's better than absolute zero. I don't even know if that movie's any good.
Absolute Zero.
I'm sure there's a sci-fi movie by that name.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say absolutely, and then I was going to immediately regret it. Yeah. Right, I still need, like, 6 green, a yellow, and 2 orange. 6 green, a yellow, 2 orange. Oh, there's some greens over here. Oh, and these things respawned.
Oh. Oh, I can't let this pass me
You
by.
alright? What part you buy? Oh, you've mounted something up. Are you riding the Chameleos?
Yes.
Hang on.
I accidentally got too
there we go.
close. And so Rathalos and Chameleos were like, well, time to fight.
Yeah, you know what? I'll come and engage. Prepare for trouble and make it double. My boy. I love him. I love Chameleos.
I've noticed.
He's just so... He's just shaped like a friend. Oh, he gone. Oh,
What?
he got some new... He got some... He's been to the Gaim.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of preferred Kiva.
Is that a Kamen Rider reference?
Absolutely. Kamen Rider Gaim is fruit themed and also armor themed. Like every single rider has their base design based off of some real life suit of armor.
Interesting.
Yeah, Gaim himself is inspired by Masamune Date, one of the big samurai in Japanese folklore.
I have heard of Masamune.
Now, have you heard
I was
of
getting
the
confused.
swordsmith or the samurai?
Are they not the same person?
They are not.
Okay. Then no, I've not heard of the samurai. I've heard of the
Swordsmith.
I've heard of the swordsmith. Yeah. I was getting confused with Muramasa.
Ah, doesn't help that some anime and games take a sword that is named one of those in the original Japanese and then switch which one it's named in the English version. Looking at you, Chrono Trigger.
In Metal Gear Rising, you can unlock a sword called the Murasana Blade, which is legally distinct from Muramasa. He doesn't teleport, does he?
I don't think
Does our
so.
boy? He does just turn invisible. You know, whenever I see something going invisible in a video game, I wonder, like, is it still playing its animations, or is there something else that's going on? Like, it would be really interesting to be able to turn invisible monsters visible.
So, there are times when Chameleos does flash back to visible and... Or, not fully visible, just like hazy, like Minato said. And you can see...
Oh yeah, like Jimi Hendrix. Like Purple Haze.
Ah,
Up in my brain.
but yeah, you can kind of see it still doing its animations when it turns hazy.
I brought poison coatings with me, but I don't think they're going to do anything.
Should have brought flash coating, because that's still like a thing.
You get flash ammo for bowguns, don't you?
Yes. At least you used to. I don't know if you still do. I'm gonna be honest, I mostly just seat in my pants, can my current bowgun use this?
Fair enough.
Let's make haste.
You got all the shinies that they dropped.
I am very neurotic.
doesn't answer my question, but
Yes, I did. Just call me out.
we're not here for you, Rathalos. As you were.
Hi, Jimmy McGrath, man.
I don't know who Jimmy McGrath is.
Oh no, I was just making a silly name up.
Fair enough. That was a pretty silly name. Imagine being called Jimmy McGrath. That's not a real person.
Well, first off, I said Timmy, not Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Second,
That's better. That's a much better name.
second I said McWrath, because Rathalos.
Yeah, I got that much.
Okay.
I thought Jimmy McGrath was like an actual person.
Fair.
Just like somebody I didn't know, like an American celebrity or something.
Okay, but you've known me how many years now? What makes you think I would know any celebrity?
To be fair, Diana, your to borrow a phrase, your knowledge is a very strange patchwork. It's anyone's guess what you know about any given subject.
I do appreciate the reference. I need to actually watch that show. I've heard that it's pretty good.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. Oh, speaking of things that seem pretty good, I watched, and now it's time for the weekly Godzilla Corner. Over the weekend, I watched Godzilla vs. Megalon and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
Ooh, versus Mechagodzilla is really good from what I've heard.
It was pretty good. One of the things that really like confused me about it, right? You know how so many of the Godzilla films have like aliens in them?
Yeah.
They never really team up.
Of course, they want to rule more of themselves.
Well, okay. So, in Godzilla vs. Megalon, the Sealandian, I think, I'm trying to remember, because I watched them both in such close proximity, I'm trying to remember which one was which. I think it's the Sealandians in Godzilla vs. Megalon, and it's the, who is it in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla?
I couldn't tell
I don't know,
you.
irrelevant. It's the Sealandians in Godzilla vs. Megalon, and they do ask the Nebulans for help.
Ah,
You're right.
damn it! Sorry,
Tsukuyomi, no!
I got distracted by a phone call coming in.
Don't they know that you're busy carrying me at this game?
Oh, you underestimate yourself.
That bit in Star Wars where Anakin's like, you underestimate my power, but it's turned into like a motivational poster. It's like, you underestimate your own power.
Yeah. First off, grab some
Yeah.
fucking herbal medicine, me. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Even if...
Oh, there's a good idea, actually. I'm going to grab an Antidobra.
Like, even though I maxed in max antidote, I still need freaking herbal medicine.
Yeah, because Chameleos doesn't just do poison, he does extra poison. I think there's an Antidobra down here.
Yes.
Oh, hey, you're there. Is that what
I'll
you're
let
getting?
you get it. I was kind of here
Oh,
to
no,
show
you can grab it.
No, I was just here to show you the way, and
I mean,
also,
you're down.
and also pick up.
You're down there
the-
already. It's fine. It's fine. Take it.
Fine, I've got the antidote, but I'm bad at remembering to use helpers.
I should have brought Cat with me. Because my cat has a thing which cures debuffs, like all debuffs. It's great.
Oh yeah, the base of vitality.
Yeah, the Vase of Vitality.
You with your strange European pronunciations.
Pronunciations.
Hello, Dream.
Hello.
I'm glad you were able to log in.
Good to have you here.
It's coming for you.
Yeah, as
Oh,
someone
my lord.
regularly streams on Twitch, I can relate.
It's coming.
Where? There it went. Oh, that almost got me. Oh, come here, you.
Elder dragons are immune to sleep, aren't they?
Some.
Like universally.
I don't think it's a universal thing. I could be wrong though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try.
Hey!
Nice! You got it! Now I think we've
My-
got to break its horn. And maybe its legs and chest also? I forget exactly which pieces you can break on Chameleos. Oh no!
Wow, it really is targeting you. Like, that's kind of ridiculous.
Hey Chameleos, be kind. I'm your friend. That's why I'm beating you up. Be kind and rewind. Do both. Yeah, okay. Either it's immune to sleep or I just didn't get it with enough sleep. Because I didn't get it with a lot of sleep.
Oh,
Alright, we've got
there's the horn.
its nose. I think you can also break its... Can you break its chest and its front legs? That's the thing that I do miss from Monster Hunter World. Hunter's Notes book is that it tells you which parts you can break, so you know where to focus your attention.
So,
The information is kind of there in this game, but it's harder to find.
yeah, if you look at different drops, it can tell you, oh, you can get it from breaking this.
Yep.
You're my red pollen. I honestly prefer that a lot over just straight up items out of your inventory.
Wait, does he not steal your items anymore?
I haven't seen him do so. I've only ever seen him steal spirit bird pollen.
That's interesting. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hey, stand still. Oh, heck.
Fuck no.
Okay. We need to be very, very careful. Because otherwise, ooh boy, we've only got one left.
Did you manage to get the tail before chasing after it?
I didn't know.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab that now. Okay. I'm gonna play this very cautiously. he's leaving.
Making progress. You're not getting in the village.
I should probably remember that I have switch skills. Shouldn't I? Or not switch skills. Wire boat,
Silkbind.
silkbind technique.
It's coming for you.
Yep.
So,
Appreciated.
something I've picked up. They've done all 14 weapon showcases for Sunbreak now.
Right.
Something I picked up from the dual blade one is apparently they're switching the current Silkbind switch skill from the little knife one on X being able to switch into the upward mobility one to now the forward mobility one being able to switch into the upward mobility one.
Okay.
They don't actually say or demonstrate it, but like they show a new skill that is able to be switched in instead of the upwards mobility for the knife attack. And I feel like if they've done it for the forward mobility, instead give you an option to go full mobility or full offense, it could have been interesting.
Right.
But I
But
can understand
as it
why
stands,
they
you have
didn't.
one mobility skill and one offensive skill.
Yes. Or at least as it's going to stand. In like a month.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Herbal medicine. Oh. My favorite brand of shampoo.
Piss off! Not you.
You talking to me or the
obviously.
Chameleos?
The Chameleos, obviously.
Well, you could have been really annoyed at the pun that I made.
Sorry, I didn't get the pun.
Herbal Essences is a
Oh,
It's a brand of
sorry,
shampoo.
I misunderstood what you said. I actually do get the pun, I just misheard you, I guess.
Yoink. Does he get a buff from the pollen he stole? Because he's got like pollen around his mouth.
I think that's showing what will be awarded to everyone if you manage to get
Ooh.
it back from him.
Yay! Yeah, he dropped a little area of like Peepasect stuff.
Yeah, because if you deal enough damage, you can get back the things he stole.
That's good.
I think that may have always been the case. It's just, you know, it's hard to hedge with just one person or just a couple people. Like, you need a couple of really, really skilled people in a full party.
I love how they describe all of Chameleos material as all weird.
I mean, look at it. It's friggin' weird.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Ugh.
I actually said something along those lines last night to Toga while we were trying to go to sleep. I forget what prompted it. I just, for some reason, was reminded of it.
Yep. High commendation.
Outfit voucher.
Yeah. And a new cutscene. High hunter rank unlocked. So, I think we have like 2 or 3 more steps before we get to my hunter name. A job well done. You've slain the Chameleon. It's an unequivocal testament to the advancement of your skills, and far more quickly than I had foreseen. I'm just giddy with anticipation to see how much more powerful you'll become. Make sure you keep up the good work and get that hunter rank as high as you can.
What would you like?
Welcome back,
Do you wanna
Hunter. Slaying the Camellias couldn't have been easy. By the way, did it really look like Master Hojo's illustration? I'm sorry, it's just I haven't read up on the creature as much as I'd like, and I haven't had the chance to see one either.
Yeah.
It's such a weird looking creature. It's hard to believe that such a thing actually exists, and... Sorry for my tangent, Hunter. With the
Forgiven.
completion of this quest, you've unlocked HR 20. Keep up the good work, Hunter.
Come back anytime.
Hunter rank cap is now 30.
Yay!
Give me the pot! Fuck you! I want
You failed the
decorations
lottery.
to put in my house. How are you already 30?
I did some grinding off stream. I was
If
you keep accumulating the points. So you gain all of the experience that you the hunter rank points that you would get by doing high rank quests, right? But they're only like cashed in when the hunter rank is unlocked. So yeah, I just must have done enough stuff off stream to unlock it.
Not to mention all the stuff trying to get me up.
Yeah. Chameleos, wizard robes.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
What's mine's eye?
Crit.
Stops attacks from being deflected.
Oh, I misremembered.
What were you thinking it was?
Critical.
That's critical eye, right?
I think so, yeah.
But there's also another one which is like increased critical damage to weak points. The Chameleos. I love the Chameleos weapons. They're so good. They're so good. Like the Grand Shamshir. I'm gonna hunt this thing so much. I'm gonna get all of them. They've still done the thing where the longsword is invisible some of the time.
If I had a second tail, I'd be able to save up money and then eventually make the dual blades.
Yeah. What are the dual blades like? They're cool. Crimson dual blades with a deadly poison that sucks the life out of their victims. Oh yeah, I think the gun lance, the venomous cologne. Yeah, when a whetstone is applied, it becomes poisonous. But it's not poisonous the rest of the time.
Just tell me what you need.
So yeah, I just need to hunt a load of Chameleoses to get every single Chameleos weapon.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, I'll probably do that between now and next time.
Meanwhile, I haven't unlocked the other dragon I really wanted to hunt. Me.
Is it? So I have been sort of spoiled on what's coming up in the game. Do you want me to spoil you?
It's not really a
Or do you already know?
spoiler one. It's one that's in like every fucking game.
Kushala Daora.
Absolutely.
I do like Kushala Daora. Some of its weapons are really cool. It's got a great armor set.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save up money. I might also.
Welcome to the hub.
Should I? I might make the Chameleos layered armor. I might. The thing is, I'm gonna need to hunt.
Until next time.
That seems like a very you thing to make.
What are you talking about? I'm not typecast at all. What are you talking about? So, what do you want to do for to get your hunter rank up? It is now entirely up to you because I'm already there.
Yeah. Present.
I'm sorry.
I'm teasing. I'm not actually upset.
I should hope not. I was having a bad day earlier, so I played some Monster Hunter.
Oh, you poor dear. Ha!
It's me.
Unintentional
Poor
wordplay.
dear.
Unintentional wordplay.
Sure, it was unintentional. Right. Yeah. Well, if you just like pick a quest, the thing is, I have a ton of things on my list. My list list.
Twist.
My list list. Yeah. Horn, wing, body.
Actually, real quick.
Wing, tail, horn, body. Okay, so I think it's just the horn, the wing, and the tail that can be broken on the Chameleos.
Alright,
There might
so
be
we
one
may have
more
gotten
thing.
Everything.
Yeah. Looking at my notebook, there is one more type of material that we didn't get from it, which is a 3% drop. It's probably like a Elder Dragon gem or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Ooh.
Sorry, just picking up talismans.
Oh yeah, I set some melding going, didn't I? Yo. Have you unlocked the rebirth talisman thing yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like you give up a bunch of old talismans for a new one.
Yup.
Which actually, it could be good to like just turn your I don't know what the mechanics are, but you could very easily turn low rank materials like any sort of thing into using the reflecting pool. You could turn low rank materials into bad talismans, and then you could turn bad talismans into good talismans. Maybe. I don't know how effective that would be.
Probability says somewhat. It would probably be somewhat effective.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't really have much to lose, do you? Because you can't, the materials that you can use for reflecting pool, you can't use for haze. And yeah, so it's like, there comes a point when you just have loads of stuff that you don't need to use. So, I don't know.
Yep.
I'll consider that. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna grab like a bunch of cheap talismans now. Oh, lottery! Golden Hojo cast is the prize.
What?
Jackpot!
You bastard!
What can I say? It's the desire sensor. It's a core mechanic of the Monster Hunter games, the desire sensor. So.
I never got tired of that joke.
I decided, in addition to a cup of tea, that I would have a can of energy drink while we were hunting, because, like I say, I was in a bit of a bad mood and needed a bit of a sugary pick-me-up. So, yeah, let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt me later today. Hey Gilbert, come over here. Stay. I love having a dog in this game, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes when you're trying to pose for pictures, he does get in the way.
Yes. Oh, very much yes.
There we go.
So do you have another dog or a cat named Sullivan?
I don't, but I should.
You should.
How do you rename cats?
Talk to... what's his face? Yori?
Yuri?
Yeah.
I'm now going to name all of my dogs Gilbert and all of my cats Sullivan.
Why would you do that?
They're all interchangeable. No, I'll name a cat Sullivan, right? And then I'll name a dog Wazowski. So I'll have Gilbert and Sullivan, and then Sullivan and Wazowski.
Oh, BKB.
Let's go. I've been waiting for you. Here's the quest list.
There we go. I've now got a cat called Sullivan. For he himself has said it, and it's greatly to his credit,
Good luck out there.
that he is an Englishman.
Well, this Englishman is going to be upsetting spaghetti in a second.
Oh no, is this a Rajan quest?
You said it was up to me!
I did say it was up to you, and now I regret giving you any sense of any control over the hunts. All right, what's the best like? Right, it's primarily just raw damage, but it also uses thunder attacks, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
I don't have anything that's like really icy, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go for damage. Oh no, I do. I do have the Pavadira. Okay.
That really sounds familiar. Is that the fully upgraded Charge Blade?
It's the Barioth Charge Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
Good memory. Or I could alternatively go for my Megalon cosplay.
You can get drill hands in this game?
Oh man, I wish. That would be a great if they should do like a Godzilla crossover event where you could get twin blades that are like Gigan's hooks or Megalon's drill hands or something.
Yes. I mean, they kind of gave you Megalon's drill hands in excuse me, in 4 and 4 Ultimate. Saltus dual blades were drills.
Oh yeah. God, I wasn't like a huge like Godzilla fan or anything until I got super fixated on it. Right now, I'm just gonna wear the Ragnagadaki stuff. Yeah, it's like I never really could like. I watched the 1998 film and I thought, yeah, that was fun because I saw it when I was like 6 years old. No, wait, I must have been like 4 because I saw it in cinemas.
Unpopular opinion, that film gets a worse rap than it deserves.
It's certainly not as bad as All Monsters Attack. Like, honestly, All Monsters Attack is one of the worst films I've ever seen. But yeah, it's yeah. No, I feel like I was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was. Well, probably wasn't important. Oh no, I think I was going to talk about like Monster Hunter, Godzilla crossovers, just because that would be really cool.
It would. But
Like,
yeah,
they could-
I kind of interrupted you in the middle of talking about that.
It's not important. 'Cause I was thinking, like, kind of the reason that I got super fixated on Godzilla right now is because of the Godzilla Magic the Gathering crossover.
That was a good one.
Yeah, because like, I opened a bunch of Ikoria boosters. I have a foil Destroyer and a foil BioQuartz Space Godzilla. So that's...
You're lucky. The only one I managed to get was, shit, I don't even remember the name of the monster. The pet of the future.
Dorat.
Dorat, yes. That was the only one I managed to get out of Ikoria.
Trying to think if I opened any others. I think Destroyer and BioQuartz Space Godzilla were the only 2 of those that I opened. But it got me like kind of fixated because I was like, some of these monster designs are really cool. And then I just wanted to watch general kaiju films. I watched Kong Skull Island, which was alright. It was alright. That's all I can say. Oh wait, I'm not ready yet. But yeah, I want to see. I want to see the 2014 and the 2016. I think it's the 2014 one is just called Godzilla, and then 2016 it was Shin Godzilla.
I believe so.
And then there's also Godzilla King of the Monsters, but only some of them are on Netflix, and it's like just frustrating, you know.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy them on Blu-ray because like I own a PS3 and a PS4, which are good for playing Blu-rays. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a box set. And sure enough, there was, of all the Showa era ones. Because the original Godzilla from 1954 still really holds up.
Yeah.
I think it's still like, I wouldn't exactly call it like it's not high art, it's not a classic of cinema, but it is really good.
At a distant flight lies an island of fire.
Zoro Magdaros' Godzilla. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a bunch of...
There walks a
I
beast.
I like the Zoro Magdaros fight because it has such a sense of scale in comparison to some of the other things.
There's a flame
Um,
who dare to engage.
like it really is like a pretty excellent example of a kaiju because it's in all of the Godzilla films, humans don't stand a chance against the monsters. Like, they deploy all of their best weapons, and the best they can hope to do is like slightly agitate them. The only thing that can stand up to a kaiju is another kaiju. And in Monster Hunter World, you can't kill Zoro Magdaros. All you can do is like tell it to go away. Which I think is fun. It's a good fight. A little bit frustrating and a pain to grind, especially arch-tempered. But no, it's fun. I like Zoro Magdaros. Let's gather some birds.
I brought Goldie along this time instead of Krem.
Oh. Lovely. I forgot to change my buddy.
You can do that in one of those
right.
sub-camps.
Yeah, I can, can't I? Alright, there's a bunch of boys over here. On my side quests. Count items, bones, and insects. I think there's some of those around here. We like watching birds. It's a pastime that brings us so much joy. What do you think, like, a modern version of Monster Hunter should look like? Like, if it wasn't a vaguely medieval fantasy game.
Contemporary setting.
Yeah. I realize that, like, we're playing the most modern Monster Hunter game there is. So I worded that very badly, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, Good question. Well, bowguns would probably be actual guns.
What are you talking about? They're not already actual guns?
Well, I mean...
They use gunpowder and they fire bullets. No, I get what you mean. Like, they would not look like crossbows. They would probably function exactly the same, but they would look like guns rather than looking like crossbows. Can Rajang inflict any debuffs?
Tilt.
Okay. I meant the hunters, not the players. Yeah, no, Rajang is like... The thing is, right, I wouldn't call it a grudge. I wouldn't call it a vendetta, but I have a something against Rajang. And one of the main reasons is, like, the first time I tried fighting it, like, it's always been an endgame monster where it's, like, tougher than some Elder Dragons, right?
Yeah.
But, like, the first time I encountered it is in Generations, right? There's a hunt, like, the last hunt of the single player, where you have to fight two of them. No, I think it's two enraged Rajang in the arena, and that was like my first encounter with them. So yeah, that I really just felt like I had hit the absolute limit of my ability as a Monster Hunter player. Like I bashed my head against that as much as I could, but I could not get past it. So that was frustrating, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause it felt like the game had beaten me.
Oh, now you're going to get your revenge. You have my word.
Yeah. I mean, I have beaten... You're right.
Oh, I just almost
Engaged it early.
Almost.
How are you doing for birds?
Let's see. I need more green and everything that isn't yellow.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I need more green, red, and orange. So exactly the same. Are you using the demon petal ace 3?
I believe I am.
Okay, that would explain why we need the exact same, following roughly the same path.
Yeah,
Green one over here.
I sees it.
Oh, is there a? Oh, there's an Orortal on this map, isn't there?
There may be.
This boy. Here he is. This guy just increased the defense, doesn't he?
I believe so.
Yoink. Let's have a look. A turtle shouldering an anthill that can bear the brunt of brutal hits.
Doesn't really tell you what it can do.
Hunter's Notes. Endemic Life. Orortal. Orortal. The anthill absorbs damage for you when you take a fatal blow. So it's like it's like the food skill that stops you from fainting once.
Yeah, the one on the Magna Crisp Dongo or whatever.
Right. I think this is the last red one I need. Yeah. Now I just need a couple of greens.
You must have picked up a red somewhere that I didn't. Which is fine. You know, our paths didn't exactly 100% overlap.
A couple of good spots in this cave.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's me maxed out. I know I need one more green. But that's it. But there's one on the other side. Yeah. Around. You're right. That was a heavy sigh.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh! Okay, that wasn't a sigh. That was a sniz.
Oh, bless me.
Right, I just need to gather 7 bones. And then I'll have completed the things. So I'm going to set my map to bones.
Oh, yeah.
Bones.
Alright.
That's right. Alright. So, I'm ready to engage. Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm also Max.
Nice to meet you, Max.
Max, do 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 do. Max, do do do. Ultraman Max. That was a good season.
I'll take your word for it.
Kind of was an homage season to Ultra 7.
Is that in relation to the Magnificent Seven?
No, it was the third of
The
the
Seven
original.
Samurai?
It was the third of the original Ultra trilogy, which started with Ultra Q, then Ultraman, and then Ultra 7.
Wait, so Ultraman wasn't the original?
No, it was originally Ultra Q, which was just the like the human versus kaiju stuff you get in like Godzilla movies, but like
Right.
obviously they
he's
found a way
one-
by the end of each episode to take the monster to where it wouldn't be a threat in some way.
He's gone Super Saiyan much earlier than I was expecting. I didn't expect him to get enraged like 2 minutes into the fight.
Well, one is based on body heat. That's why there's the whole thing on, oh, fire users beware.
Wait, so if you deal fire damage to him, does he... Whoa, he's got
I
like flaming
believe
fists.
he does. Yeah, that's his true enrage. So, Dream, what you're describing is just older Monster Hunter games. If I had my Wii U up here, I would let you play 3 Ultimate, my first one, and see how you like that. With
What's Dream saying?
I'm watching all the cool movement you can do in this game, and all I can really think is that honestly, I would trade half of it for more actual, like, hunting, like having to track down the monster before you can fight it.
Yep. So, you're absolutely right that it's some of the earlier games. The thing is, I think there's a split timeline, you know? Like, there's one universe where the high-action anime fight scenes came to dominate the Monster Hunter franchise, and there's one where they became more sort of survival-based, where you have to think about, like, you know, you have to... Oh! Sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, we have to, like, track things down. I mean, in World, you, like, do find tracks, but you, the player, don't really have to do anything, because your friend, the bugs, will do all it for you.
Yeah. Oh,
The scout flies. But yeah, no, I think, like, realistically, there are 2 alternate universes where 2 different threads of the Monster Hunter tapestry. Is that a good way of putting it?
yeah.
Because, like, the hunting stuff, some of it was kind of fun, but a lot of it was just, I mean, we talk about this a lot, a lot of it was just frustrating, you know? A lot of it was just...
You know what? I've got Generations Ultimate for the Switch up here. I can lend you that after the stream, Dream, if you would like.
Yeah, so one of my friends who is a self-described Gen 1er of Monster Hunter sort of describes Monster Hunter as falling into 3 discrete time periods. Monster Hunter 1 and 2, Monster Hunter 3 and 4, and then Monster Hunter World and Rise. And in each, like, the first one was sort of the experimental phase, when they were, like, working out what things worked, which culminated in, like, Freedom Unite. 3 and 4 has sort of a more, not more explorative nature, but like, good lord, this guy can bounce blue sharpness.
Only his forearms.
He's only got 2 arms.
Oh.
You set me up for that one.
It also just always feels like a very solved game, like everyone's been playing it forever, everyone knows the monsters and the tactics, and when I play I just feel pressure to keep up, and it's just kind of off-putting. So,
Aww.
I wish I knew how to put into words that, like, you shouldn't feel that kind of pressure. Like,
No,
Part of-
Monster Hunter is not a PvP game. You're not competing with the rest of the world. Anybody who like says, "Hey, you could make a build like this," is just trying to give you advice
also,
about
like,
what they found is effective.
like, a good thing to do is to try getting at least a decent way into whatever game you're playing, these village quests, like the
Yeah.
single player only stuff, which is not really a thing of World, but is in literally every other game.
Yeah. Just the thing is, like, my first Monster Hunter game was 4 Ultimate, and nobody told me what was good. So it wasn't until I hit the brick wall in that game that I realized that solo bow is not meant to work. You know, I just found something that I was enjoying and I felt I was pretty good at and was effective, and then I
mean,
found something that was fun to play and I stuck with it.
I would say that if you really deeply know what you're doing and know everything about the monster you're hunting, then you can pretty easily get by doing solo bow, but like that's kind of a higher skill ceiling to reach than some of the other weapons.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, right, because it's not PvP, there's not really a meta game in the same sense like as there is in fighting games. You don't have to worry about something being viable. If you enjoy a certain playstyle, even if it's not strictly quote unquote optimal, then you don't need to worry about it. Just do what is fun.
Yeah. Like, there are people who can get a kill on pretty much any monster in this game using one specific, like, Charge Blade build, using the Nargacuga Charge Blade that, like, completely obliterates anything in their path. But
Oh, I've got to redeem for a bad joke. I'm gonna think of a bad joke while we continue talking about this. I'll let you know when I've got.
But like,
Um,
it's not. You must play Nargacuga Charge Blade. Like,
no.
people won't ride your ass if you play a Charge Blade that isn't Nargacuga.
Most people won't. There are a couple
Most
of people who
people
are like,
won't.
yeah. There are people who. So I play. I love the Dark Souls games, and Bloodborne, especially Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I don't play them online. You know, I find things that I think are fun, and I play them PvE exclusively.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that will try and like say, "Oh no, you're not doing it right." There's a term in certain circles called bad wrong fun, where it's like some people will tell you that there is one correct way to enjoy a game, and that if you're not playing it that way, you're not doing it right. But the truth is, if you're having fun, the truth is if you're having fun, you're playing the game correctly. Games are an entertainment. They're meant to be something you do for pleasure. They shouldn't be stressful. So if a game is causing you stress, then I don't know.
I
think if a game is
way to play it, or just
Yeah.
put it down for a bit,
I-
maybe.
So excuse the hypocrisy on what I'm about to say, but if a game is causing you stress, then you're playing it wrong.
And it's alright if Monster Hunter is just not for you.
I mean,
would
not every
still-
game has to be for everyone.
I would still like you to try Generations Ultimate if you're willing to, but you don't have to.
No. I think if Rise isn't for you, then you might. Oh, what is my camera doing? If Rise isn't for you, then you might find more enjoyment in other games in the franchise. I think I am. Okay, the Aurortal did its job. I'm
Oh,
going
that's good.
to retreat, heal up. Oh, I nearly jumped right into that. Oh, good lord. Yeah. If not every game has to be for everyone.
Right.
You know, if it's not your kind, then that's fine. That's fair and valid. If it's just not the kind of game that you enjoy, that's fine. You know, just do what
Right.
you like.
Like, in previous weeks of playing this, we've advocated for a phrase that... or a pair of phrases that I picked up recently. I didn't say it's bad, I said I didn't like it, and I didn't say it's good, I said I like it.
Yeah. Like that's really the crux of it. It's like you don't have to. Just because other people are enjoying a thing doesn't mean you have to. Just because a thing is like good doesn't mean you have to enjoy it. Like there's loads of. Some of my favorite films are bad films, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I've been gushing about how much I love the original like Showa era Godzilla films, and most of those are objectively awful, you know.
Right. Especially Giant Monster Alt Monsters Attack. Sorry, I started saying
Giant
the name
Monster
of
All Out
late.
Attack
Is a much better movie, honestly.
yeah. The confusing
All
thing
three?
is take that Magnum Allo. Oh no, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Oh, hang on. Okay, so you've got the Magnum Mallow. I just got off the Viserios, and now I'm on the Rajang. Sorry, I'm gonna pin it down, hit it into a wall. There we go. There you go. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, I like my favorite film of all time is Highlander, and that is I will not argue that it's a good film. You know, I like it. It's not good, but I like it.
I mean, Dream mentioned we're talking to the SAO fan. She figured this out all ages ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you just I don't know. Yeah, don't feel like stress or pressure or anything.
Right.
Stuff is supposed to be fun. Life's too short to do things you don't care about.
Stop pinning the boy!
Sorry, I'm making a quick retreat. I need to heal up, but I also need to just take a couple of deep breaths.
Fair. Speaking of playing things the wrong way, I kind of brought you into a fight that you hate, knowing that you do not like it, and I apologize for this.
I mean, this Magnum Allo, this Raja. The thing is, Monster Hunter has got a lot easier. Modern Monster Hunter games are much easier than older ones. Like, you have a lot of tools, and it's very forgiving in many ways. So the Rajang fight here is not as bad as it was in Generations Ultimate. I had real trouble with the Rajang fight in World, but that's just because in the Guiding Lands everything is like scaled for 4 players, I think.
Right.
And you know that's the only place where you can fight the Rajang.
Of course.
And you know I didn't play World with anybody. I played it almost exclusively solo because all of my friends who played it switched over to PC as soon as I started doing online stuff.
To be fair, I don't own any of the Playman.
That's fair. And it wasn't an attack at you. It was just an attack at literally everybody else I know who plays Monster Hunter.
Or at least everyone you know who plays Monster Hunter and who owns the PlayStation.
The Playman, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like this fight. I don't know. I think Rajang's design is kind of cool. Like
I mean,
it's
Goku.
it's like a bull. It's a Minotaur, but also a monkey.
It's a Minotaur, but also Goku.
You have shown. Oh, I need to tell Aftons a bad joke, and also to make it like, just to be clear, Aftons, I'm not actually like upset with anybody in our Monster Hunter group. Like I was a little bit upset at the time, but like, you know, I've moved past it. I've forgiven people in my mind.
Sorry, Dreamers. PlayStation, more like Lane Station. Sega forever. The Dreamcast is really gonna take off. You'll see. Haven't mentioned I love this girl.
Yeah.
Very silly.
I'm trying to think of a bad joke. I should really like prepare some. There is a Tumblr blog called like Bad Kids Jokes.
There's also Bad
which-
Jokes by Jeff.
Bad Jokes by Jeff is also good. I like Bad Kids Jokes because a lot of them. My mum often tells a story about like when I was a kid, and you know I understood like the rhythm of how a joke was told.
But didn't understand the concept of connecting the setup to the punchline.
Exactly. So like I knew like what people were expecting to hear when I started telling a joke, right? But I didn't understand what comedy actually was. So I told a bunch of really bad jokes when I was a kid. And this Bad Kids Jokes Tumblr is like it's the exact same thing. One of my favorites is what do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
What?
Shut up.
Oh, that's super precious.
It's so good, isn't it? It's like this kid. I wonder if they like they heard the what do you call a dinosaur with no eyes? Do you think he saw us? Joke, and just like didn't understand that. Do you think he saw us? Sounds like it could be a dinosaur name, but also it sounds like do you think he saw us? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake him up.
That's
early.
fine. Woo! Both horns.
Does he have any other breakable parts? Or is he Kimmy
The
Schmidt?
tail used to be cuttable while he was enraged. I don't know if it still is. We broke the tuft
No,
off
I'm
of it, but I feel like it was a two-stage thing. You know, like how
Unbreakable.
Almudron's tail is two-stage.
You can break it and then also cut it.
Yes.
We did it! Stay alive, damn it. It's a miracle. I love that the ending cutscene hasn't even finished and already the Remobra descend.
That's what they do. They're dragon
Scavengers.
vultures.
Unbreakable. Right, I need to take a quick comfort break
Fair.
because the cup of tea and the can of energy drink have not sat well with me.
Ooh.
Do you want to have a quick bio break for the viewers as well, or
Yeah.
do you want to keep
totally.
people entertained? Okay, cool. So we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. So at what? It's currently 35. So we'll be back at 1:45. All right.
Alrighty.
See you in a bit,
all
everybody.
then.
And we're back.
Wow.
Hello. Right. So,
What?
let's do.
I just noticed what you were wearing.
I'm cosplaying that one guy from that anime that I've not watched.
I've also not watched it.
It's on my list. It's on Netflix, and I've been meaning to watch it, but it's just like it's just a lot of effort, you know.
Yeah.
Ryang.
Looking for something new or an upgrade?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Ryang is immune to shock traps when it's powered up, and immune to pitfall traps when it's not powered up.
Right. Hello, passive.
Hello.
Oh, if I had more money, I could afford. Geez, Suzuka Takamaru.
Well, let's do it. Let's do a money quest. Do a money
I need
quest.
to do some stuff around in the buddy area real quick first.
Okay, I'm gonna find a money quest. I think all of the quests of the same level give out like roughly the same amount of cash. I mean, Master Atsushi's challenge gives out 20 grand. This one gives 22 grand, but it's hunting 3 monsters. And it gives you new petal ace. By event quests.
There might be a good Zenny farm in event quests. Yeah.
Let's negotiate.
I mean, an alternative would be like just doing a bunch of rampage quests.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see what old man Google has to say.
Guguru GG.
Monster Hunter Rise Zenny Farm.
Let's see that.
The Gotta Hoard Fast collab quest, which is the one for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sank.
Sank. If you do it in under 2 minutes, you get a golden egg, which is worth 20 grand.
Yeah.
So, 2 minutes for 20 grand. Want to just do that a couple of times?
Let me switch Crim back in, and I'll be more than down.
It is only a low rank
Oh, I know.
event quest, so I don't know if it gives you hunter rank points, but
I mean, it probably does, just not very many.
actually, let's check out status. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I've got Gilbert with me. He's a fast boy, and we don't need to eat. Unless today's thing is the money maker.
Ooh, good point.
No, it's Raison Detra for me.
It's very safe for me, which really not needed here.
Nope. Yeah, so if we just do this a couple of times,
Yeah. Yep.
also turning my volume up a little bit. So sorry everybody listening on stream, you're going to get a bit of an but I'd love City Escape. So I'm going to be listening.
The hunt is on.
Great.
Forward.
Are we splitting up? Yeah. Gotta make good
Recover
use of
more
power slide.
ground, we can power slide more areas.
Yep. I do like that you can power slide on the straight, though. It's like how in Mario Kart, snaking is the optimal strategy.
Right. And you'd expect as Queen of Mario Kart that I would know that, and I actually didn't.
Huh.
I'm really good at Mario Kart. I'm not the best, but like, out of everyone I know who would play in my physical area back before I moved out of Oklahoma, I was pretty much the best.
Fair enough. We did it 1 minute 27.
That was surprisingly easy.
Oh, you're
And-
undefeated in Mario Kart Dream? We might have to get a little tourney going on, a little cheeky tourney.
Sounds good.
Play nice now.
Fight, 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 fight.
Couldn't ask for a better outcome.
You played, okay.
I haven't played.
That'd do it.
Hmm?
She's played twice.
Actually played Mario Kart twice. Okay.
I mentioned that this girl is adorable.
It has come up in conversation, yeah. Right.
Didn't lose,
That was
and
an
I
easy 20
still
grand.
technically undefeated. Neither wrong.
I used to play Mario Kart Wii quite a lot. Something else has returned. Oh, another thing that you should be doing for cash is always checking the Argosy.
Yes, I try to always check the rare finds.
Give me goth jellies. Yes, goth jellies. Goth jellies. Right, I need to do some buddy stuff. Quickly.
Yep, go for it. You gave me the
But
chance,
then
I'll
I'll-
give you.
But then after that, we can do more sank.
I always forget about the kitty armor for Chameleos.
I don't think I've seen the kitty armor for Chameleos.
And
Well,
for
no, I'm-
Rajang. So good. It's a Kuroko from, like, Kabuki.
Ah, Kabuki.
And probably other forms of Japanese stage plays. But I only really... The only one I really know much about, which even isn't even that much, is Kabuki. Ooh, the Canine Mizuha armor is pretty cute.
Alright, I'm gonna look now. Kogarashi.
I got everything you need.
Oh yeah, the feline genie. And the feline puppeteer for Rajang.
Oh right, I suppose it
Pretty
would
cool.
also be good
100%
armor
new
for
or an
a
upgrade.
puppeteer as well as someone acting in the capacity of a Kuroko.
Well, I mean, that's literally what it's called, puppeteer.
Right.
I know it's like the Japanese tradition of stagehands wearing all black, so
Yeah.
that the audience knows to ignore them.
Yep.
Wizard puppy,
Yeah.
puppy. Oh, wizard
Just tell me
puppy.
what you need.
Okay, you'll be getting that layered armor.
Until next time.
Wizard puppy. Yes, yes, I will.
Oh, the raging feline weapon is super cute. Holy crap.
It's a little doll, isn't it?
Yeah.
A Rajang talisman. Polite hunters pretend they can't see the Palico using it.
That's so cute.
I do very much appreciate the Palicos and Palamutes.
Yeah.
They're good. Good Civ. As they say. Alright. I'm ready for... Should I just set up another Sonic round?
Sure.
Time for a break.
And then we can just keep doing that until you've got enough cash.
Let's go.
I haven't been able to... so, I've done a couple of arena quests solo.
Nice.
And the rewards that you get are the coins. As far as I can tell, I haven't been able to find like a single thing which uses them.
Hello there.
They used to make special armor.
they-
Don't know if they
yeah,
still
used-
do.
Yeah, it used to be the black belt armor.
Something new or an upgrade?
Right.
Let's have a shufti.
So what can I help you with?
Forge armor. Alloy chaos. So I remember in one of the games I was pretty reliant on the black belt armor because you don't use your own equipment. You don't need good equipment to get it.
Right.
It's like you get it really early on.
Shouldn't rush.
Um,
Here. Take all the time you need.
Ooh, despite looking really pretty, the Suzuka Takamaru have negative affinity. I always forget that Rajang weapons have negative affinity.
Yeah,
Good
I think
luck
is-
out there.
I think is one of those noob traps, you know.
Welcome.
I think like you're meant to see the big number and be like, oh, it's so strong, but then you use it a bit and you're like, actually no, having one with less raw damage but more affinity is just better.
I mean, you can get around it with, like, skills, but, like, at that point, you could just make ones that naturally have high crit stronger.
Have a good look at everything that's on offer. You've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing where it's like you can take steps to mitigate it, but it's really just not worthwhile.
Right.
Like it's one of the reasons why Nagakuga weapons are some of the most preferred in the game, just because they're high damage and high affinity. Yeah, negative affinity is painful. I mean, the thing is, because it's not just like reduced damage. It's also don't negative affinity like don't inverse crits like bounce more often?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Because I'm fairly sure it's not just the
Right.
just the
It's
not just the reduced damage.
Yeah.
See you again soon.
Preparation is complete.
I'm almost done.
Off we go. Yeah, I think a critical hit is 25% increased damage, and a negative crit is 25% reduced damage. So like you can do a quick sum, like 0.75 times the weapon's normal value, and then yeah, no, wait,
1.75.
1 point. Yeah, you just like
No, yeah, not
like,
0.75
multiply the chance of a crit by the weapon's damage modified by the critical multiplier, which is 1.25. Yeah, I know the math. I know how to do the maths. But I'm very bad at explaining things.
big mood.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm not very good at math, so that part's less so a mood.
Well, you don't need to know math. You're a librarian, not a. You're a bookkeeper, not a bookkeeper.
Oh, you're not even wrong.
What was that time last time? Was it 127?
I believe so.
We did it.
Dang.
See you.
That's fine.
Didn't quite get it. We still got an S plus, but it's like. I wonder what like the record is. Because like, I feel like there must be like speedrun categories for this.
Yeah, almost assuredly.
I'm gonna take the Bullfango mask off because it looks horrible.
I thought that was the entire point.
Well, I was just in the ending screen. I was playing with my dog, and it just didn't look good.
Oh yeah.
I was like, scary pig, cute dog, scary pig.
Hello.
I am going to take some of these things off my wish list because every time I come back from
Yes.
every single time I come back from the thing. Actually, is there just like an option to say, don't give me...
There might be, but if there is, I haven't found it.
HUD map, sound gauge, controls, display. No. Save data, audio, gyroscope, camera. This is not thing. No. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna like take things off my wish list. keep all of the weapons on, but I'll get rid of all of the armor, because like armor very quickly gets outclassed.
Yeah. Actually, good point.
Rondine's doing good for us.
Welcome to our trade ship.
How much cash do you actually need?
Good question.
Farewell.
No further questions. I legitimately don't know. We can do something else whenever you want.
We'll do like one or two more Sonic quests.
Ooh, I
'Cause,
got
like, they're not-
Mingardenite. That's worth as much as a
Nice.
golden egg.
Nice, nice.
Preparations complete.
Constitution. Free meal. Which page is it on? Page 4. Okay. I'll just do one of each of the resistances. I'm just making some cheap talismans.
Fair do.
Water resistance. Ice resistance. Because, like, there is a chance that you get good ones from this. A small chance, but... While I have plenty of Defender tickets, I might as well, you know?
Yeah.
We'll leave that going. What would be a franchise that you... You're right?
Sorry, pop my neck.
Oh. What would be a franchise that you think that Monster Hunter should do a collaboration event with?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Like one that gets included in the international release, so that we can
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Well, I mean, I think most of the things have been international in the modern era, because, like,
Right.
I remember that apparently there was a JoJo crossover in Japan in the 3rd generation, and a Metal Gear crossover, I think also in the 3rd generation. It was whenever Peace Walker came out.
I believe that was around the time that the 3rd generation was the current one.
Yeah. Sup, gamers? Hey, that dude Dan. Thanks for joining us. We're just sonicking around at the speed of sound. Yeah, because like there was a crazy diamond switch axe you could get, and also you get harvest outfits for Chacha and Kiamba.
Let's make haste.
Oh, that sounds super cute. Oh, oh right, and those outfits were technically included, but like replaced with in the international version, replaced with like those big-eyed dolls that you often see associated with like ancient Japan.
Yeah, like the Digimon.
Yeah, like Shakomon.
I know what they're
think.
called.
Good job.
I know what they're
buddy.
called. Yeah, it's like an alternate evolution that Armadillomon gets at the end of Adventure 2.
It's a DNA evolution with Patamon.
Oh, is it? That's what it was. I thought Angemon was involved, but I couldn't remember the beats.
Yeah.
Right, let's do one more song.
Alright. Then we can do some higher rank event quests.
Yeah, we could finally unlock the tight pants.
Tight pants!
Have you heard the song? Tight pants, open brackets, body rolls, close brackets.
No.
It's very silly, but essentially it's a song about a woman who meets a troll, and he makes her a pair of tight pants, which enhance her dance moves. And that's pretty much the entire thing. But it includes some wonderful lines like, I was already wearing tight pants. I just did not activate them. I'm trying to remember, like, I'll send you a link to it on Discord. It's a very silly song, but it's a lot of fun.
Time for a break.
Oh yeah, before we go out, I am going to check the Argosy. Exchange for items, rare finds. Nope, nothing good today.
Time to get going. I'm good to go.
I also need to send you a. Oh, all good. I also need to send you a mashup of the Sonic X theme tune with Macklemore's thrift shop called "Gotta Thrift Fast." It's
Okay. That sounds silly.
it's kind of a. It's very silly. It's kind of a bop though, as the kids say. Yeah, no, it's good. I'll send it to you after the stream.
Dream!
You're right.
I know something you don't know. I'm already wearing tight pants. Inigo Montoya from the Princess Bride 3 Footloose.
I've never seen Princess Bride, so that could very well be a thing in it for all I know.
Well, specifically she said 3, which there wasn't even a sequel, as far as I know.
Well,
It's one of those stories
That
that kind of needs to be self-contained, you know?
I do appreciate when stories don't feel the need to turn into franchises. Or like when the quote-unquote franchise is like a bunch of thematically connected, but all part of different canons, you know?
Right, like the Cloverfield movies.
Yeah, like that. I think that's a new record for us. 124.
Of course we did.
Woo!
We done it.
See you.
We done do the dee-bop boop.
Did beep up boop. Yep.
We did.
Yeah, no, I like. The thing is, I think I've talked about this before, is like, I don't particularly care for superhero media in general, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe in particular is one of those things where it's like, I do not want to even like dip my toe in, because there's so much required reading. And I think that it's good when maybe there are threads of connectivity that reward loyal fans, but where you don't need to have seen any other films to appreciate the one that you're currently watching.
Yeah, but having it be like the comics where everything all the time ever.
Yep. Everything all the time ever.
That can be a bit frustrating, I'll grant.
Yeah. And one of the really annoying things is that, like, now every single franchise feels that it needs to have a cinematic universe.
Right.
Which is like, they saw the success of the Avengers, and they were just like, yeah, why don't we do the exact same thing? Even though it doesn't work for most franchises.
Yeah, it can work for, like, superhero stuff like the Avengers, but it's not super easy like DC keeps thinking it is.
No, it's I mean, that being said, the Wonder Woman film was kind of good. That is one film that I saw and I thought it was pretty good.
I meant to, and I never actually got around to it because A, I'm lazy, B, like, it was out at a time when I needed to rely on someone else for transportation that was not around very often. Ooh! Burnestone, Loglac Ore, and Dundormarin. Dundormarin.
Bandamaran.
And real quick, just... Oh wait, it's basic first. Oh damn, now I really need to go back and rewatch it. Dream says, The Princess Bride has a spiritual successor in Everything by Douglas Adams. And it's like, well, now I need to watch that movie again, because I've only ever seen it once when I was too small to really remember it.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of kids' films like that, where they benefit from a rewatching when you're an adult.
Right.
I think I positioned myself trying to sit on this bench, but the way I've got it, it looks kind of like this man is Santa, and I'm a really sulky child sitting on his knee.
Oh, right, it was originally a book. I always forget that. What is Almidron Week 2? Fire!
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have steadiness? What? probably from Almidron, now that I think about it.
You got a skill you couldn't identify.
I have a skill that I cannot use because I'm not playing HBG.
Did you know? And here's a fun fact for you. You know the Camura pinwheel? Did you know that the 4 segments are different?
I'm not even sure what weapon you're referring to. Is it a switch axe?
No. Come, it's over here.
Oh,
Have a
like
look.
an actual pinwheel.
No, the symbol of the village, right? The pinwheel.
Oh, the symbol.
I
Yeah,
did not
it's not-
realize that each section
It's-
was.
Yeah, it's not rotationally symmetrical. Each of them is unique.
That's pretty damn neat.
Anyway, set decorations. No, not thunder resist. Water resist.
Oh, yeah, I should probably change up my equipment, shouldn't I?
Probably. Excuse me.
Can I even be bothered? Not sure I can. I know I should. Yeah, we'll call that good
Excuse me.
enough. You are excused.
That one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Sure. Single blaze jewel. Why not?
Time for a break. Time to get going. I'm good to go.
Did you ever play Zelda Wind Waker?
I watched my little brother play it because he was kind of an ass and insisted on being the one to play shared game, quote unquote, shared
Oh.
games.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I meant to get the HD version on, I think it was the Wii U.
Yeah, it's Wii U.
This one's for you, Noah.
I got Twilight Princess HD instead because
Also a good choice. Yeah, I mean, I think Wind Waker is probably my favorite Zelda game. But Twilight Princess, probably second place. The reason I bring it up is Wind Waker had this side quest called the Nintendo Gallery,
I'll take that.
where basically you take pictures of NPCs in the game, right?
Right.
And enemies and things, and you take them to a sculptor who will turn them into statues that you could collect.
Right.
And it was really cool. It was a nice little feature. So I just, while you were sorting out your gear, which I probably should have been doing, what I was doing instead was I went around the gathering hall and took photographs of NPCs.
Nice.
Oh, right. We were gonna have a day where we, like, went around collecting relic records and shit.
Oh yeah. Well, we can do that. I don't know. We'll see how far we get after this, but then maybe we could do some relic records. Because I have. Let me check my notebook.
Forward.
I'm missing 6 on the Shrine Ruins. I'm just over halfway overall. Sandy Plains is the one where I've got most of them. I'm only missing 3 on the Sandy Plains. Oh, and speaking of which,
Same for Sandy Plains. I'm just under halfway overall.
well, we'll compare notes if you'll pardon the expression. Actually, do you want to do that like after this Almudron hunt? You know what's a feature that I miss from World?
What?
It's like just being able to stay in expedition mode after you complete a quest. You know?
Oh yeah, that was a neat feature, honestly.
I liked it. I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff that was in World. I think every like with a lot of games, every edition brings something to the table.
Oh hey, speaking of bringing things to the table, Rare Endemic Life should spawn in here.
That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't see it.
It's supposed to
It
spawn
might just
in
be the
this
wrong time
room.
of day.
No, it's
Yeah,
daytime. It just. By the way,
This
I
might be
gone
a-
back and on my personal one found every Endemic Life.
Nice. I mean, the rare ones that you have to take pictures of are the only ones that I'm missing. So, and I have the Quetzal Cobra.
Ah.
So I'm just missing the 4 from the other maps.
Well, that one that you mentioned the other week, the
The one on the frozen islands,
yeah,
where it's off in the distance.
yeah, you have to take a photo of it from afar.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. I think it's cool that it's like this enormous thing.
Also, like that bit about it reacting to the greeting emote. That's apparently a thing with most of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to go and look them up. Count items, bone, and ore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and forage for them because I don't know. I think it's a neat thing where it's just like it does make the world feel more alive. Just having these little creatures
Yeah.
preaching.
Some
I mean,
of whom are not so little, but they're still little creatures. Regardless.
I mean, they're small enough to fit inside my television, so.
You can't just drop cuteness like that on me unexpected.
I'll warn you next time. Like a boop, boop. Cuteness alert incoming.
Which is itself rather cute.
Well, let's be honest. You're kind of you're one of those people that will find anything cute if it's done by a person you like.
Not entirely.
Okay.
Like, there are still things that Toga does that can be a little grating.
Like leaving the loose heat up.
That one I'm fine with. I'm trans. I'm able to take advantage of that.
Oh, okay. Do you like put his dishes near the sink rather than in the sink, rather than washing them up?
Uh,
No, actually, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna like put him on blast. I love Toga. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just like call him out.
There's gotta be something good in here.
so, I kind of do want to put him on blast for something you reminded me of.
Oh no, Toga, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Toga.
When he cuts pizzas that I make in the oven, he always leaves the pizza cutter next to the stovetop.
Ooh, that's not good.
Every single time. And I've gone onto him for it, and it keeps happening, and it's just like, ah! Do you have any idea how much harder it is to clean the dry tomato sauce off?
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like pizza. You have to clean it up when it's still. You just put it into soak. It's not so much work. I mean, the thing is, like, if it's just a question of forgetfulness, like, yeah, fine, whatever. But I mean, another thing is, I don't know. Yeah, no, just clean up after yourself, Toga. I thought you were going to say that like he always cuts his pizzas into 8 rather than 12.
That
But-
would be silly and, like, more of a nitpicky thing.
Right. But no, if it's actually like clean. Okay, I don't feel so bad about like putting him on blast then. You found a Felicicrow.
No?
No, Fortune Owl, sorry. I get confused. How are you doing for burbs?
I just need red and orange.
I'll take that.
Cool. I am a little bit behind. I'm still missing quite a few. I don't know what I was doing.
What a coincidence.
But,
I don't know what I was doing either.
This is called dissociation.
I've been having that a little bit lately whenever I play 3XX. It's like, I'm not even focused on the game. I'm just doing runs and just killing time and just...
Yeah.
You ever have that where there's a game you really like, but it starts to be a thing that you dissociate a little bit while playing?
I don't know if I know that specifically, but like I understand what it means to dissociate. I do get that a fair bit. But yeah, no, I you have my sympathy. I get you.
One step in the right
Doesn't help that I tend to get headaches a lot of the time when something makes me dissociate.
Right, I think I'm full up. Yeah, I'm full up.
I still need one
So-
more orange.
ORNG. I usually cut my pizzas into 4 slices because I'm not hungry enough to eat 8.
Meanwhile, Dream's like, what's wrong with cutting pizza into 8s?
I often have situations where I have to divide pizzas between 3 people or 6 people.
So,
12 is a more highly composite number. Plus, smaller pieces of pizza, you're not so likely to like wolf them down and get stung up aches, and things like that.
so we've got 3 people, or 3 bodies living in the apartment, because, you know, plurality.
Well,
So-
I mean, it's a good thing that they only eat enough for one person, because otherwise,
Oh yeah, I think there's like 15 of them now.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, it's over there.
You know what? I'm fine
Yeah,
with
no,
not
it's-
getting full defense.
Have you buffed up with armor skins?
I've got them with me.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
engage
hi,
now.
Rachna! I didn't know you could spawn here. That's actually kind of neat. I kind of want to fight Arachnikidaki here.
I'm sure we will get the opportunity.
Go easy on you. Watch out!
Seems like it would make a lot of use of the lower level of the map.
Yep. I mean, Rachnoids spawn on this map, so it does make sense. that
Oh right, yeah,
Rachnikidaki
they
don't
do
that.
down in the cave with the Renoplos nest.
They do also spawn, I think, in Area 7, above ground.
Huh. Alright, because it was off that way that I saw the Rachnikidaki anyways. Not in Area 7, but closer to it than where we are. In like Area 6-ish. Oh,
Speaking of which, have you taken the reins?
I'm on a roll. Bye-bye now. I've always wanted my own monster.
I love
aw.
Rachnikidaki. It's such a cool... I do miss Nasilla, you know?
Yes,
But
absolutely.
Rachnikidaki is an acceptable substitution.
So, my hunter just
I-
said, I've
I-
always wanted my own monster.
That's nice.
It's cute. Yeah.
I think we discussed this previously, because I remember asking, are canines monsters? And then you said, yes, they hatch from an egg.
At least in stories, yeah.
I mistimed that. Oh, got some Rachnikidaki silk. That's good. I need that for basically every high-end bow.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, what else are you going to make bowstrings out of?
Yeah.
Here is a fun fact for you. So,
What the?
oh no, Tsuki.
I must have taken more damage than I had realized and just not been looking. I'm really sorry about that.
Stronger.
That's alright. Don't sweat at it, as we say.
Indeed.
Let's make haste.
Yeah, here's a fun fact for you. So, you know how, like, lots of creatures produce silk, but silkworms are the ones that we've selectively bred?
Yeah.
One of the main reasons why spiders aren't a good choice, even though their silk has, like, better material, like, structural properties, is because they're cannibalistic. You cannot keep multiple spiders together in the same place easily. Whereas if you're keeping silkworms, you know, you just put all of the worms on the same mulberry bush, and they're fine. And it's not like they're going to escape because silk moths don't actually can't actually fly. We bred that out of them.
Any last
That's
words?
a little unfortunate.
Yep.
The monster's looking at you!
Oh, good lord. I'm taking a couple of big hits here.
There's also the fact that a lot of spiders that produce the really good silk tend to need to eat it in order to keep using it. Like, they need to recycle it by eating it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I saw a, there's one guy on YouTube, I forget whether it's the Thought Emporium or Nile Red, it's one of the two. But sometimes I fall down, like, science YouTuber rabbit holes, and there's loads of them who all do really interesting stuff, but it's like, you know, stuff that I don't comprehend, because I'm a historian, not a scientist.
Right.
One of them has like done like genetic engineering on yeast, so that he can get yeast to produce spider silk.
What?
Like by splicing the gene in, because the thing is although spiders need the spinnerets to make it like to shape it, the protein is actually pretty simple. The primary proteins in spider silk, so it's not actually apparently that difficult for any creature that can make proteins to make it. And you know, pretty much everything makes proteins because that's what DNA is.
Right.
So
if we can do it right, we can make silkworms produce spider silk.
yeah, exactly. It's an interesting thing, but then you get into like the ethics of genetic engineering and playing God and all that sort of thing, and I don't know. It's a complex topic that I'm not at all. Oh, nice. What do we break? Was it one of its mustaches?
Looks like the tail.
Right. Yeah, tail's broken, but we still need to cut tail. Yeah, no, the ethics of genetic engineering are not like a thing that I feel at all qualified to talk about, but
Right.
I mean, at the same time, like, domestication is genetic engineering. You know, whatever
Right.
we've done to or dogs, all of that stuff, that is genetic engineering, just done with a different mechanism.
Right. That's why I hate the whole GMOs are so dangerous thing. Really
No,
gets under my
wheat is a
skin.
GMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It like there's a lot of fear mongering going on, and I blame authors of bad science fiction for propagating the thing, because like you'll get a lot of really cheap sci-fi films where it's just genetic modification is the buzzword about what the villain's going to be, because the entire point of science fiction is making us scared of the future.
Oh. Star Trek.
I was being hyperbolic, but you get.
Yeah. I'm giving it a bit of a hard time.
I'm just thinking about how, like, you know, Spider-Man is like pretty much all of the Spider-Man villains are in some way science-based, like a result of science, or I mean, there are a
Yeah.
couple that aren't. But
The main exception is Venom, who is an extraterrestrial,
alien.
a symbiote.
Yeah, I mean, Kraven
No,
the
he's-
Hunter is
Well, yeah,
sort
fair.
of he's not science-based. He's hunting-based.
Right.
But yeah,
yeah. Though,
sorry, I interrupted you.
bringing it back to Venom, like they even used a scientific term for his species, one that's not entirely accurate in most depictions, because most of the time it's more of a parasitic relationship from what I've seen. Like, I guess you can argue symbiosis in that the host is
It does-
getting more strength, but like a lot of the time, a lot of depictions of the symbiotes in Marvel media is just like their race kind of takes over their hosts unless
Yeah.
they're
And,
particularly strong-willed.
Yeah, which is why Eddie Brock is really the exception rather. Is it Eddie
Yeah.
Brock that turns
Yes.
Venom?
Eddie Brock is the main Venom. There's a few others,
Any last words?
including Mac Gargan, the Scorpion, and
Mac Gargan. Is that like? I remember the Scorpion in like the '90s cartoon, but I remember him being completely unrelated to the Earth.
yeah,
Like he was just had a gun on his tail or something.
yeah. It's a little silly in the comics, but like, I think they managed to actually get him out of the suit that he was supposedly trapped in for the rest of his life.
Yeah, because comics hate actually changing the status quo, don't they?
And well, I meant Scorpion.
Oh, right.
And he managed to temporarily bond with the Venom symbiote for a couple years, and then Peter's old high school bully Flash Thompson got it as part of being enrolled in the U.S. military,
Okay.
and became Agent Venom, and that was actually really well received from what I've seen.
The monster's targeting you.
Oh yeah, because like American comic books are all like mostly military propaganda.
Words?
Well, I assume there was also like some strong deconstruction of military propaganda. I assume.
I'm just
I
thinking
haven't
about,
actually
like-
read it myself.
Fair enough. Just whenever I hear like the hero is in the army, I'm just thinking like, is it like just Captain America where it's advertising the idea of being American and killing Soviets to give American children?
Ugh.
Trying to get away!
They've got bastards who try to bring back unironic 1940s propaganda comics.
Have you heard? I don't know if we talked about this before. I feel like we might have done. Do you know about? Do you know Austin McConnell on YouTube?
Name sounds familiar, but can't place it.
He's a video essayist. He does all sorts of things. He does like short stories. He does explorations of various topics. The reason I bring him up is because he he's making his own comic book cinematic universe. Based on during the golden age of comics, there were a load of
Nice.
comic book creations which would they would try something, and if it didn't work, they would just like get rid of it and start something new.
Right.
And in this period, there were a ton of characters that just got completely forgotten, and they didn't renew the copyrights for them, and so they ended up in the public domain. So what Austin McConnell is doing is creating the bargain bin cinematic universe. Just characters who he doesn't have to pay licensing fees for to make his own version of the Avengers.
Yeah, there are quite a few of those. A lot of them got bought up by the big two back in the day, but
Yeah, just on the off chance they could turn them into something profitable.
yeah, and, a lot of the times they did.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Sam and Freedom Fighters, that was a huge hit. That was a thing DC acquired, and for
There
the
should
longest
be-
time, until Crisis on Infinite Earths, they were in their own alternate version of the Earth where World War II never ended. And there were still
There should be
contemporary
a-
supers acting as, like, Nazis and stuff.
There should be an American fish superhero called like Uncle Salmon. That would be fun. Yeah, but anyway, that's another thing that I'll send you after the stream. The
Alright.
first two things were gotta thrift fast. What was the second thing I was gonna send you? I should have started writing these things down, you know. I'll go back and review the VOD.
It won't go easy on you.
Just
Okay.
like note to
Probably-
self.
Here we go.
It's probably an easy thing for you to do than for me to do. Because voice dysphoria is a bitch.
Yeah, I don't envy you in that regard. Has VTubing helped at all? Like having your voice out there, has that been?
We have to go after it.
It did for a while. But like lately I haven't been, keeping viewers very well, and that sort of dealt a blow to my confidence.
Proper maintenance.
Aw. Yeah, I can see that. But I don't know. I can give you like basic platitudes, like hey, try not to get discouraged. Just do your best and things like that. I don't know how much will help.
Yeah,
Would it help if I told you I was proud of you?
Let's make haste.
a tiny bit.
I'm really proud of you, Diana.
Why is that got me almost crying? Ah!
Oh, baby. Don't cry. We got a monster to hunt. You can tear up off. You can tear up after we kill Almudron.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a sap.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make you happy.
You did. That's why. Stop roaring, you bastard! I'm trying to have an emotional moment with my best friend. What's the term?
Yeah,
My
take this.
Moirail.
This-
Trusty buddy.
Moirail. Diamond.
Yeah.
Do you think he used that symbol because diamonds are a girl's best friend in the song?
It's going to
Or do you think it's just like because he had the 4 suits and the 2 of them were red and then the other 2 were black, and he wanted to, do you know the reason he did that is because
What?
yeah, sorry, I thought I was eating a healing item, but I was eating a berry instead. That's my
Oh
bad.
no!
The reason they gave trolls such a complicated social structure is because he got really annoyed at Tumblr shippers. And he was like, I'm just going to make things a nightmare for them. But joke's on him, because he just gave us more ways to talk about personal relationships.
Yeah, there are quite a few things that, in hindsight, are maybe not so great about Homestuck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, I mean, like anything, it's... there's good things about it, there's bad things about it. But I think, for the impact that it's had on such a large audience, a lot of people really like it, and it really means a lot to them. And, yeah, I think overall a positive thing, but with just like a couple of little nitpicks.
I mean, there's also, like... I don't know, from what I've seen, while there's a lot of good in the fandom, there's also a lot of real bad in the fandom.
Yeah, but I think you could say the same just about anything. Like anything that people get passionate about.
Fair enough.
Like, I'll use like My Little Pony as an example because that's a
Oh,
fandom that I
God,
was
don't-
part of for a
do
while.
not remind me of the My Little Pony fandom. I was also a part of it for a while.
Yeah, but it's like anything where it really means a lot to people, where people can see themselves in it, identify with the characters, and like anything that has that kind of cultural impact is gonna have a lot of bad bits to it, but I don't think they outweigh the good. Yeah, every fandom's get the crusty ones, says that dude Dan. I'm not exactly sure that I would describe people as crusty, but yeah, it's I don't know, anything that people care a lot about, there are going to be people who care about it in a way that negatively impacts people who care about it in a more benign way, you know?
Sometimes even in a way that is contradictory to the thing that they are fans of.
Yeah, and we'll not elaborate on that. We'll leave that as it is.
I mean, I was just going to go cough, cough, Star Trek, cough, cough, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's I don't know, I think it's the same thing with Homestuck. There's a lot of awful people in the Homestuck fandom, but I don't think they should be taken to reflect Homestuck as a whole. I think in general, the people who are nice about Homestuck are generally good.
Yeah.
Which is like the emptiest statement I have ever made. The people who are nice are good. Great. Thank you for that boiling hot take, Bug.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dream. I didn't know you were not listening, or else I would have not taken the conversation in that direction. Ooh, that was a really sharp ass.
Yep.
Real bad whistle there.
Do you have a pop filter for your mic?
Nope.
It's probably okay. It's probably okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Dream.
What is it? Well, we can have the conversation again later if you want. Do you want to just like have the same conversation a second time?
I don't think my ADHD will allow me to
Now's my chance.
remotely remember all the crap I said.
We did say a lot of crap.
Well, the stuff you said was pretty
Bonk.
good.
Hey, that's your self-confidence talking. You had some very good points to make as well.
Fair.
If nothing else, I think Homestuck is really good for like showing people that there are other ways to write like personal relationships for alien species. Because like,
Right.
have I talked to you about Farscape before?
I've heard a little bit about the series. I've never watched it myself. And I don't think
Okay,
we've
so
spoken about it.
Okay, so Farscape, I started watching it because I really like, I love Stargate, right?
Right.
And Ben Browder and Claudia Black, who are both play opposite one another in Stargate. They also play the lead roles in Farscape, and it's like a similar sort of sci-fi setting.
Right.
Not like one-to-one.
From what I've heard,
But yeah.
it's a little bit Farscape, little bit, oh, shoot, what's, damn, I can't remember, the one where they're trapped in a bunch of parallel worlds and keep trying to shift back to their own home world. My dad really liked it.
Quantum Leap?
Well, that's a similar show, but not the one I was thinking of.
Rick and Morty?
No. I'm going to say something really controversial.
Go for it.
Fuck Rick and Morty.
That's not controversial at all. No, anyway, Farscape is like, it's a sci-fi series set in like a distant galaxy, and it has some really cool alien designs because Brian Henson worked on it.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
the son of Jim Henson.
Yep.
But here's the thing. It is the most heteronormative sci-fi setting I have ever seen. It's like, oh, I can't even like get into the specifics, but like every single alien race, it takes place in a distant galaxy, completely unrelated to our galaxy, where there are all these weird-looking aliens, although most of them are just humans painted blue.
Right.
And the thing is, every single one of them has two biological sexes, which directly map one-to-one culturally to gender, and everybody has monogamous heterosexual relationships. Like, yep. Despite the fact that it's in a completely different galaxy where everything's supposed to be weird, So yeah, that's the that's my review of Farscape. I mean,
I've heard good things about it, but
it's got some good sci-fi, but its attitude to gender relations is very much of its time, which is to say, it was made in the early 2000s. We really understood how to talk about
queer
LGBTQ plus. Yeah, I was like, the 2000s were a different time.
I mean, they were 20 years ago.
Yep.
And I'm old.
Right, do you want to just do an expedition tour in somewhere and look for some letters? Do you want to wrap up the stream by doing that?
Sure.
Where do you have the most? Where do you have the most? Where do you have the least? I'm at 4 on the Shrine Ruins, 5 on Frost Islands, 5 on Flooded Forest, 7 on Sandy Plains, 5 on Lava Caverns. So I'm pretty much halfway on most of them, except I'm still missing a few on Shrine Ruins. Shrine Ruins is the one where I have the least.
I have the most on Sandy Plains with 6, and it's a tie between Lava Caverns and Frost Islands for 3.
Okay. Do you wanna? Should we just do Frost Islands then?
Sure.
Actually, no. Let's do Lava Caverns, because I was going to say because like I don't know where the endemic life is on that one, but
So
I don't know.
Again, I know where all the endemic life is.
We'll go for the islands. We'll go for the islands.
The
And we'll just do a.
The one in the volcano is a pain in the butt.
I can think of a couple of places where it might be, like different places to get to.
Well, the location is not the hard part. Do you want me to tell you
Right.
when you need to find it?
Oh, is it a thing like only during sunrise or sunset or something?
Bingo! Only during the dawn period,
Right.
which means you need to start at night.
Okay. How long is a Monster Hunter day?
No clue.
Do you know?
It's you.
How do I?
Have a look. Until we meet again.
I'm just going to take a basic set of items, and I'm also going to equip Geologist and what's it called, Botanist, if I can,
Fair.
because I might as well spend this time gathering materials.
Why did sorting them make them go from lowest to highest and not highest to lowest? Ah!
I'm so sorry. Do I have any botany jewels? I don't think I do. No. I'm gonna have to make some, maybe. See. Geology is probably fine.
probably make those decorations.
Hey,
Decorations.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. Oh yeah, I can make 4 of these because they use great Itsuchi pelt, and I have a ton of those. Perfect.
I
You alright?
only had the one Aqua Glow Jewel.
Aww.
now get hunting.
There we go. I'm gemmed up. Blinged out, as they say. Right, ready when you are.
I should probably eat, just in case.
Oh yeah. Just in case. First name Justin, surname Case. Food.
Let's go. I'm good to go.
Let's go. I don't know what the noise is supposed to be. I'm sorry.
Yoshi.
Oh, you're being a Yosh. All right. So let's.
Was like an idle sound that Yoshi's made in Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64, which
Oh, I never played that one.
it was super cute.
I know that there's the music from it in Smash Brothers Brawl that like made people cry.
I can only think of a couple of tracks that would do that, and I don't remember either of them being in Smash Bros.
Right. Well,
I'll have to
maybe
look into
I'm
this.
misremembering them.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
probably that I just wasn't aware.
So, first one was up here, wasn't it?
Yes.
We both got this one.
Forward.
Now, there is one like right below where we are currently. We have to get to it through here.
Do I actually have this one? No. Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one down here.
Okay.
Okay. So,
You'd think I'd remember where all these are, having collected
If you-
every single one of them on my personal save.
I'll take that.
Looks like I may have this one already as well.
okay. Right. I'm trying to remember. I think I know where one more was. But I have some ideas where others might be. I mean, climbing up the mountain seems like an obvious start.
Yeah.
You have them all on your personal save, but not on your. Bless you.
Right, I've got all of them on my personal save, but not the...
Actually, before we
stream
do anything else,
I,
so there's the.
I believe there are a couple on mountaintops.
Okay. We can go and do those quickly.
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm... It's coming back to me a little bit.
I can do this.
Is there one up here?
That seems like a place where one might be.
There's a Torii gate. I might have already got one that was in here. There's a little gazebo, little ruined gazebo. You can't hide it, unfortunately.
Slay the gazebo.
It's too late. You have awakened the gazebo.
It's one of my favorite D&D stories.
This is like a Dragonator thing. Have you seen this?
I don't think so. Come on, go up. Damn you.
I got hit by a Barioth.
Yeah, that scans.
It just flew up and hit me in the face. I'm sad.
Aw.
Leave me alone. I'm not hurting you. I'm peaceful. Right, let me know if you find any. Like, just ping the map if you locate one.
I thought
I know that there is one down here.
I thought
there was one down here.
was one over here,
Hang on, let's
but it's
swap
not there
places.
for
Wait,
me.
There's a little cave just behind the camp.
Yeah,
So-
there's a way to get behind the mountain I was on
big
top
ice
of. Yeah.
Oh, you can get up there.
Yep. There's a pre-placed
Great wire bug.
Yeah, pre-placed great wire bug.
Okay. It's like around here, right?
Should do.
Here we are.
Yeah.
There's a mining outcrop. This does seem like a sort of place where one would be.
Yeah. If there's not one for you, then maybe we both already have had it, or maybe I'm
could
just
both already have
misremembering.
I suspect it's more likely that we both already have it.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
now I
as-
know there is.
Let's make haste.
You heading up the other mountain?
Yeah, because I know there's one up here. Trickiest one to get
Come on.
on this map.
There's a fishing spot here. Never knew about this.
Oh.
I mean, maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'd found it before, but
Didn't mean to ping
forgotten
there.
about it. That's all right. Another thing about that mountain is like there is a way to like fall down into the cave from above, isn't there?
I believe so.
And the landscapes in this game are really gorgeous. So
Yeah.
pretty. What are my side quests? Count items, bones, and ore.
Inspiring.
Aha!
You found one?
Number 9.
Okay. Stay where you are. I'm gonna come to you. Wait, Hunter's Notes. Notebook. Frost Islands. I do not have number 9. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is a great wirebug like right below us, which is one that I've not placed.
Me neither.
Apparently, I only have one great wirebug left, so that must be the last one that because the senior hunter hasn't given me any more quests. I don't think.
I'm out. Like, straight
Huh.
up.
So they're just.
Well,
Seems weird that they would not give you
well,
enough.
they do. I've gotten the award on my personal save for having placed every single Jewel Lily with a Great Wired Bug. We must be missing
So there must be-
them some.
Must be a quest that we've not done. Kagero's trial, no.
That's the only one I don't have as far as requests.
There's a Dango one that I'm missing, and as well as Kagero's trial.
So this bit's a bit tricky.
Hang on. I'm just gonna take a picture of this lizard.
Ooh, what kind?
Scale.
Ooh, the
I
rarest
just,
one.
I'd never seen one up close before, I don't think.
Yeah,
I came up and it's like, it's a tiny Rathalos.
yeah,
okay.
that's the rarest.
Oh, here's the Great Lily. It wasn't right above us. Below us. No, it wasn't right below us. It was right above us. Or something. That will take us over there. Okay. So, hang on. Let me work it out first. Or let me try and work it out, rather.
So I'll give you that you need to be on this side of the.
Okay, this seems too slippery. I can't stand on this terrain. Oh, no, I fell.
Oh no!
It's all good. It's all good. I've played Celeste. I know how to get back up.
Yeah. Good game.
Very good game.
Cracked almost half as many eggs as Fallout New Vegas.
Including the developer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why
Up here.
there's the joke of Fallout New Vegas is the trans girl game, but it's quite popular with us.
There's a thing up there. Okay. Let me just take a step back to survey. Right. So you said do I have to come through here to get to the platforming puzzle?
No.
No. Okay.
Quite the opposite is what I said.
Yeah. So you have to stand on here and not go through the tunnel.
Well, nuts.
Ah. That's.
Not necessarily be
whole-
standing where you were standing. Or necessarily even on that platform.
Finally reached the top.
Nope. That's not gonna work.
You're getting there. You're on the right track.
Maybe I have to. Can I stand on those ropes?
This
that the
is
trick?
closer than the ropes.
It fell off.
This is closer than the ropes. Like, significantly.
I'm getting there. Ah, okay, I see now. So, if I go up here, I can run up this wall as far as I can, jump off, up, hup, yeah,
There
Like
we
that.
go!
I done it.
Yeah!
Frost Islands, message X. Now let's, take this jewel lily and see what we can find over here. So I don't think I've really explored the caves all that much on this save.
I would join you, but I don't have any great.
Well, it's probably for the best because like getting back up to the there is stuff on the top side of this that is very difficult to get to once you're already in. Oh. No, that's not going to work. I think I need a third wire bug. There's one over here. There's also the little sub cave in here, like which you have to get to by crawling. There might be one in there. Do you see where the Tetralodon is currently?
Yes.
I think there might be something in that cave, but I'm not sure what it would be. It's just that's one of the areas in this game that I've not explored all that much.
Right.
Right. Is there one? There is one up here. Okay. So, go into area 12. Grab the extra wire bug. Oh, wait. Hang on. Yeah, there is. Walk right past it. Yeah, there's message 10. I don't know if you have that one already.
I don't believe so. And let's check out the little cavernous area between 11 and 12.
Yep.
Ooh, lantern bug.
Lantern bug is good. We do like lantern bug.
A lot of spear birds too, but aside from those and some gathering things, not a whole lot.
Okay. So there is a. Have you got a third wire bug?
Yeah, I just picked one up.
Yoshi jumping off your dog. So like, mount your dog, jump with your dog, jump off your dog. That gives you a bit of extra height. My boy is doing all right.
Oh no!
Did you almost get it? Oh no! Stupid network errors.
Ah, there's the relic record.
Well, at least you found it.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually standing up there right next to you.
Aww. I'm so very. Well, maybe that's a sign that we should call it for the night.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll probably just do a bit more exploring after the end of the stream. Try and find the remaining notes. And also be on the lookout for Big Friendly Boy.
Yes.
But
The
yeah,
sun hurts so be sure to look when the sun is down.
oh, sun hurts. You're just like me.
Mood.
It's the past tense of moo.
Oh, you caught me by surprise there.
I mean, I make that joke every time. Every single time you say mood.
You really don't, though.
Well. Oh, up on the ship would be a good place for some, wouldn't it?
Sorry, what was that?
Up on the ship would be a good place to hide some the destroyed ship.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If there's not one up here, then I would be very surprised. Anyway, yeah, let's call it for the night. Thanks everybody for joining us. I've had a lot of fun. Diana, it's been wonderful to hang out with you.
A pleasure as always.
Yeah. Let's see if there's somebody we can raid.
Ooh,
Or an upgrade.
Zoe is playing A Hat in Time. We could drop by.
yes, Hat in Time is so good.
I've still not played it. I've been meaning to, but
If you get it on PC, we can play together.
oh, we could. Okay. Well, I'll send everybody over to it.
I played a little bit of it once as a comfy
Take all
stream.
the time you need.
It looks like a comfy game.
It
I love
really
the
is.
art style. It's very cute. It's very cute. But anyway, we'll send you over there to Zoe. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Like I say, I've had a lot of fun.
Same.
I hope you have as well. And I hope everybody has a lovely evening, and I will see you another time. Bye-bye,
And
everybody.
until
Chitty.
then, bon lecture.
Uh,
And